and welcome to Zazoome. Today we are talking about the entrepreneur's guide to great business videos. And if you've been wondering how to make better business videos, wonder no more. So the first thing you want to do is be likable. And the way to do that, because business videos, as you well know, can be boring, dull, monotone, monologues, mind-numbing, right? You don't want any of those things. What you do want is to be friendly and likable and have fun and engage with your audience. So, hey, Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila, another one of our Zazoome members. Thank you for being here, hon. We love that you're here. Thank you. One of the ways that you can be likable in your business videos is to not be so serious. Just try not to be so serious, okay? Try to lighten up, have fun, remember to smile, think about your viewers because you are looking at your viewer. And you're actually engaging with a real person. It's not as though there's just you and you're just sitting here talking and you're getting mind numbed as well because you're giving out the same information you gave out before. You don't want to do that. You want to be excited about the information you're giving out because you are excited about it. And when you show enthusiasm for the things that you're talking about and you're likable and you smile and you engage with your viewer, it's a lot better for the viewer, and everything, as you well know, is about the viewer. So smile, tell a joke, which Sal can do, modulate your voice. Remember, don't be a monotone speaker. Modulate your voice instead of being robotic. This is how you be likable, and your viewers will enjoy watching whatever it is that you're talking about, no matter whether it's for business or pleasure. The second thing that you should do is be surprising. And what do I mean by being surprising? Well, here we have an extraordinarily fit-looking man that can't even open a jar of pickles. Be unexpected. Unexpected. You want to do something that your audience won't see coming. And that's one of the things about making business videos or making any kind of video that is much more engaging for the viewer. And that's when you do something that is totally unexpected. The third and fourth things that you want to do, and they do go hand in hand, is you want to tell a story and you want it to include something humorous so that you break the ice with your viewer and you make them laugh, you make them smile, you make them comfortable, you make them feel like a friend. And it's a very important thing to do when you're talking to people, is that you want them to know that you feel like they're a friend. Because truly, I mean, you are my friend for showing up for so many months on YouTube, for showing up in person, so many of you in person when I was doing in-person meetings. And I do feel like all of you are my friends. So I hope you feel the same way. Start with the XYZ of your title. What does your title say? In our case, it's how to make a better business video. And so that's what we start with, how to do it, the 10 tips. You want to start with whatever your title is, start with that, and then tell a story with a humorous, unexpected outcome. And here's an example for you. Let's say the business channel is a computer tech or a science channel or a math channel, one of those channels that you don't typically think of as a channel that you're going to find something funny and humorous on. So what do a computer guy, a science guy, and a math guy have in common? Nerds. Most people think of them as nerds, right? Most people think of them as nerds. So if you were to make a business video as one of those people, the first thing you want to do is just confirm the title of your video, whatever it is. And then I'm going to explain. Let's say, for example, the title of your video is 3 amazing math equations, okay? Right off the bat, you're going to say, I'm going to explain those 3 amazing math equations in this video. Here's the setup. Now, I know some of you think that math guys are all nerds. Well, I have a quick story to tell you, and then you want to tell your story. So here it is. The guy says to the girl, I love to exercise. And she says, really? Me too. And she says, I do spin class 3 times a week. And he says, oh, I exercise 5 times a day. And she says, wow, that's dedication. Now here's the twist. I know, I sit at my computer and I do really hard math equations. Okay, so they're brain exercises, right? So he comes up with an unexpected comment. I love to exercise. She's totally surprised, really? And then she gets into it. Well, I love to exercise too. And his expected response is an unexpected response. Oh, well, I do, I exercise 5 times a day. And you always want to come up with a twist that's surprising. So this...
Can I just add, I actually thought you were going to say that he was doing butt clenches in his chair. But never mind, that was just me. Go on.
Honey.
What?
Okay, so I think I'm turning red. Okay, that's not what I expected. That's not what I expected. That was good, honey. An unexpected comment.
There you go.
What this does is it makes you as the business person more relatable as a person, number one. It also makes you more likable and fun, because people want to have fun. So what is number 5? Number 5 is to do the opposite. You have 10 seconds to keep your viewer engaged. And really, it's more like 7, because we have a mindset now of less than a goldfish. So the first thing you want to do is the opposite of what people would expect you to do. When something is too boring, make it exciting, okay? If it's a flat map, how can you make it visually dynamic? Use a pop-up, right? Something that's unexpected to keep your viewer engaged. So here are the recap on the first 5 tips. Be likable. Use surprise, the element of surprise. Tell a story with a twist and add humor. And do the opposite of what people expect you to do, because this is what is going to make it so much more interesting for your viewer. You want to be entertaining. And one of the ways that you can do that is it's really something that most YouTubers who do business type videos don't do, okay? Usually we're in front of our computer like I am right now, and we never stand up. We never stand up. So here's the thing. If I were just to stand up and talk to you guys, like I used to do, right? So I used to stand up and I used to say stuff to you. And I used to do, because I love to do all my hand movements and stuff. It just changes the whole dynamic, doesn't it? And if you walk around, that even changes the dynamic more. So if you can be more engaging, if you can have more movement, if you can do something that is more entertaining for your viewer instead of just looking at this, right? You don't want to just talk and talk and talk and talk because it's boring. It's boring. So you want to be entertaining. Stand up and walk around. Don't use a monotone voice. Use variety. Use pitch. Use pace. And pause. And what that does, and I had a fun exercise. I don't know if you remember this, Sal, but I had a fun exercise that we did on pitch, pace, and pause when we were doing meetings in person, and it was how to say the itsy bitsy spider. Do you remember?
I remember it.
Okay. And the other one was just saying the alphabet, because just because it's the alphabet doesn't mean it has to be boring, right? So anything can work better with pitch, pace, and pause. And what I mean by that is when you are speaking to people in a business video. All right, Sal, do the itsy bitsy spider.
Really? Do I have to?
Yeah, just one verse.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Out came the rain and washed the spider out. I did Captain Kirk. I couldn't help it.
I love your Kirk impression.
Spock. It washed the spider.
Okay, so that is what I mean by making it more engaging. So when you pause. Usually you're pausing for effect, and it grabs the attention of your audience because they're used to you talking, and then you disrupt the talk. So one of the ways to do this is with disruption. And disruption is hugely important. So even just raising your voice or lowering your voice is going to be disruptive when someone is watching. So try to think of things that are going to change the way people hear or see you. And hey, Keith says, love Sal's glasses. Me too. Thanks, Keith. So use pitch, pace, and pause because people want to be entertained. I mean, most people would love to be this guy, you know, where he's like on everybody's hands and everyone's like, yeah, you're so cool. I love you. So that's what you want in your business videos. Have fun is number 7. So be unexpected. If you're an artist, maybe there's a different way. Maybe you can surprise your viewers with something unexpected. Maybe you're going to show how to use new brushes or different paint techniques or something like that. But does it have to be boring? No, it does not have to be boring. It could be wonderfully fun. You could use dissolvable food paints, you know, and paint your pup, right? Or paint your kitty, or paint a shoe, or paint a hat, or paint a guitar, or do something fun that's unexpected.
Paint your husband.
Your feet.
Don't have to put it on me. Just paint your husband. That's all I said. Paint your husband. I didn't want to be left out.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Number 8, don't scam your viewer. And what I mean by that is if your title says your video is about whatever, okay, whatever your XYZ is, lead with your XYZ because that's what people came for. What they didn't come for is, hi guys, today I went food shopping and guess what I had for lunch? And oh, look at my wall. I just got a new piece of art. Or, oh wow, I went shopping and I found these great shoes. It's like, are you kidding me? I don't care. I came here to learn X, Y, and Z. So don't tell me about your life. Don't tell me all this kind of stuff. If you're going to tell me anything, tell me a fun, engaging, business-related story that is going to bring me into your life in a hugely exciting way and funny way and interesting way and will make me think, wow, that is a cool person. I really like them. Not, oh my God, really? You're so boring. And click away. That's the last thing you want is for people to click away. So lead with your XYZ and deliver what you offered in your title, okay? Don't make them click away. You are making people click away. If you are doing everything else right and you are getting them to come to your video, why in the world wouldn't you want them to stay and watch, okay? Your goal is for them to like the video. And for all of you that are watching this, if you haven't liked the video yet, like it because, you know, it's so super important. Leave a comment. This is huge. Leave a comment under the video because the more comments a YouTube video gets, the more YouTube itself notices the algorithm. Share the video. Oh, wow. This is gold in YouTube's eyes, okay? So if you're watching a video and you just love it, even if it's just you want to share it to, like you want to share it to your email so you remember to watch it again, share it to your email, share it to your Twitter, share it to your Facebook, whatever it is, because YouTube loves this and it will make the YouTuber that you're watching, it will make their video rank higher. And then of course, what is the most valuable thing is to subscribe to show your support. This is really important and YouTube rewards YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers, but they reward more views. Views are much more heavily rewarded. And the reason for that is because, yeah, you can get subscribers, but what if they're really only subscribing because they like you, the person, but they don't want to watch your content? Well, that's not a real subscriber, is it? You want your targeted subscriber. You want your real, authentic subscriber, the person who wants what you are offering so that they watch. They watch, right? They watch your videos. That's the most important thing. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Number 9, I'm getting to the crux of the issue of getting people to come to your channel. You're going to say something, honey?
I was going to wonder what a crux is.
Oh, what?
I didn't know what a crux was. I mean, who made up that word?
A crux, you know, the point, the crux of the issue, the intersection of all of that information that I'm giving you. Here is like the dynamic most part of it. We're getting to the crux of the issue.
Crazy word, crux.
Okay, titles. If your titles are awesome, look at these titles. Locked in my art room for 100 hours, not an hour, 100 hours. Got 24 million views in 6 months. 24 million views in 6 months. Amazing street art. That is at another level. 17 million views in a month. 29 art ideas you want to try ASAP. So when you're thinking about your titles, you want to think about things that are so engaging for your viewer that they've got to click. They've just got to click. So you want to think in terms of headlines that are clickable, easy science experiments to do at home. 5.1 million views in 9 months. Science Max, best science experiments, 3.9 million views. Now that's been over a period of 3 years, but still the best skateboarding clips of 2020. All the best clips, 4.1 million views. And don't attempt these extreme skateboarding tricks. Skaters, like they have to say skaters, like as if just anybody is going to attempt extreme skateboarding tips. I don't think so, but that got 2.3 million views in 2 months. And finally, we come to the number one thing that everyone who is a YouTuber must in fact always learn and get better at, because you can always improve your thumbnails, and your thumbnails are the only visual thing in search and suggested that people see and potentially click to get to your video. How else do they know about your video? Yeah, you might be sharing it on Twitter and Facebook groups and pages and LinkedIn and all these other places, and that's awesome. You should do all of that, right? You should click the share button under your video and share it out to everything. But YouTube is a huge source of traffic for most big-time YouTubers. And the way that works is that your thumbnails have to become something that people, number one, start to remember as a branded thumbnail, and number two, visually clickable, visually eye-catching, visually arresting. So, you know, you're looking at a video here, and on the side are all those other suggested videos, and you can see them out of the corner of your eye, and you want to click one of those because it's something that caught your eye, okay? Something great that caught your eye. So you can never stop learning how to make better thumbnails. These are thumbnails. This is just a thumbnail, no text. This is the, do you know what this one's for? Please put it in the chat if you think, or the comments below, if you think you know what that bottom thumbnail is for. Remember the titles that I gave you before, right? Remember the titles I gave you before, like this guy's face, okay? What do you think that thumbnail is for? Look at him. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. This is a thumbnail. Now, yeah, it's got one word on it, but basically it doesn't even have any text. I mean, one word, sunset. But look at it. I mean, to me, it's a little dull. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like there's a ton of stuff going on, but if you're a painter, it's intriguing because there are 4 blobs of paint, very bright colors, yes, but like, I don't know. So what are we going to find out about that? More thumbnails, more thumbnails. Look at them. So obviously some kind of a strawberry experiment and nothing else on. Yay! Look what Checking Pal said. You're right, Habiba. 100 hours in his room. 100 hours in his room painting. You could tell by the look on his face, right? Poor kid's a zombie. Good job. Good job. And look at this one. Experiments at large. Science Max. And what's in his hand? A rubber ducky. A little rubber ducky. It's very cute. So look. 29 art ideas you want to try ASAP, and that's what this one is, and locked in my room for 100 hours, and that's what that one is. Good job, Habiba. And here, look at this one. Science experiments to do at home. That's what the strawberry is. And then Science Max, best science experiments. Look at this one. 3.9 million views. I mean, these are crushing it, crushing it. So truly, once you get those first 8 tips down really well, and your video is awesome, the most important things that you can do are your thumbnail and title. There is nothing more important than that, because now we know your video is going to rocket. We know it's going to be better than it was before. We know it has the potential and maybe will become the best video you've ever made. And then the next one will be even better, right? Because you're using all of the ways that you can engage your audience. You can have more fun. They'll have more fun. You can ramp everything up. But once you've done that, how are you going to get them to your video? So yes, social media marketing of your video is huge. But as I said, YouTube search and suggested. That's what you want, right? So this is what you see when you're looking to the right side of a video and you see suggested videos. You see a line of suggested videos. And look at this. That thumbnail that I told you about, the one I said was boring, 23 million views. 23 million views in 1 year. Look at this. Art things to do when bored. Number 6. 5.6 million views in 3 months. Look at this one. Satisfying painting art. I don't even know what that means. Acrylic pouring paint techniques. All right, that's good. How to paint for beginners. All good, the title. But look at this thumbnail. It's just colorful, right? 2.5 million views in 3 months. And then finally, and this is funny because when I got these thumbnails, all I did was I went to YouTube and I typed in the search bar art. That's all I typed. I just typed the word art because I was curious to see what would come up. And that's what came up. So those are the most suggested videos from YouTube to you, the viewer, if you were to type in art. Okay, let's go back to it. We are going to dissect the video of 23 million views. So here we go. The thumbnail is the first image, right? The thumbnail is the first image of the video. Now, I don't know what you're expecting, but I expected a painting tutorial. That is not what I got.
For a sunset.
Right. I expected a painting tutorial
Of a sunset.
of a sunset. Okay, this is what it is. Ready? It's called Daily Challenge number 34, Easy Art, Power Lines at Sunset Painting. It says sunset under there. 23 million views within a year. Okay, here we go. In the first 4 seconds of the video, it's only music. That's all it is. So now I don't know, am I going to get an actual tutorial that I hear? I'm starting to think, no, I'm not going to. And the first thing that happens is this person has this sticky thing on their finger and masking tape. And if I look closely, which I did, at the canvas, I can see that the canvas is already masking taped off on the edge, and they're putting, I don't know what yet, some kind of sticky thing, right here. Here's the masking tape, and here's the masked off frame. And we're at 4 seconds. Okay, 4 seconds. Here we go. At 30 seconds, it's still only music, and finally he's putting paint on. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, yeah, it's still music, and he's painting. Okay, he's smushing all the different paint colors together to create a sunset. At 2 minutes and 10 seconds, he is revealing what's underneath where he put that little sticky round. Let's keep going. At 4 minutes and 2 seconds, he has painted trees. He's never going to talk. It's all music. And look, it's the sunset. That's what the round sticky thing is. It's the sunset. Okay, let's keep going. 5 minutes and 25 seconds, he starts putting in the power lines. 6 minutes and 58 seconds, he's completed them. 8 minutes and 11, he puts in a bunch of birds. It's still only music. And at 8:26, he takes off the masking tape to reveal a perfectly outlined almost. It's got a little bit of edges right here, but I like that. A perfectly framed sunset of power lines. Like 23 million views of a perfectly framed canvas painted with the sunset and power lines. I don't know. Anyway, at 8 minutes and 50 seconds of a 9 minute and 1 second video, the end screen, and the end screen is this darling little girl. Thanks for watching. Become my Patreon with the link to the Patreon. And then 2 videos to click on. Daily Challenge 113, Daily Challenge 115. And that's it. And this is what got 23 million views. So number 1 is, this is what people wanted. People wanted a simple, easy to do painting that they could follow along with. They didn't need to listen to anybody. They just were able to follow it visually. And it was short. It was 9 minutes, and that's it. You know, and the whole thing was done. And then a complete painting. So if you wanted to learn how to paint, and if you wanted to put something on your walls, done for you. Business video. I mean, you might not think of a painting video as a business video, but it was, right? And it delivered. It delivered. So make your thumbnail clickable. Look at these clickable thumbnails. They got huge, you know, like this one got 5.6 million views. This little, you know, cute little guy here. And 9.6 million views for Meet the Math Facts, 1 + 3 = 4. And there they are. Meet the Math Facts, addition and subtraction, free. Preschool prep company. And this one, Pencil Mate, has trouble with math. You know, so like, catch your attention. So if the thumbnail doesn't catch your attention, the headline, the text, the title had better catch someone's attention so that they want to click. Because if you don't do that, you have missed the boat. So thumbnails and titles had better not be boring, or you're not getting the clicks. You're ending up on an island saying, anybody out there?
Wilson!
Hello?
Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson!
I'm sorry, Wilson. So this was the entrepreneur side to great business videos. Your free guide is below. In the description below this video, just click it and download your free guide to a checklist of what you need to do so that you check it off and follow everything. And as I said, next Thursday, no, not next Thursday, this coming Thursday, February, what is today? 16th, February 18th, Mastermind Club, YouTube Mastermind. Thursday in Clubhouse at 7 Mountain Standard Time. That's Arizona time. And also, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, I have changed the name of it to Match our clubhouse name, YouTube Mastermind Club. And for those of you who have been with us for years, you know that it did start out as YouTube Mastermind. The meeting did start out as YouTube Mastermind, and then the Facebook group became Business YouTubers Network, and now it is changed to YouTube Mastermind Club. So definitely go and join YouTube Mastermind Club and become a part of the club. And for those of you that want to go deeper into YouTube and really learn it, take the YouTube Masterclass. It is my masterclass. Go to YouTube Bootcamp, click on courses, look at all that you will learn, and then click the link to go and take the course and improve your YouTube. It is perfect for strategy, branding, and marketing your business. That is what YouTube is all about. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about the 4 top things you need to do to succeed on YouTube. And if you like this video, please like it, leave us a comment, share it if you share it. We would just love that. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and thank you so much for being here. We love it. We're zazoome, YouTube for Business. Boost your income, influence, and impact with YouTube. And as always, I have to say, guys, just believe in yourself, because you are awesome. There is no one like you. You are uniquely you. And when you are you on YouTube, you are just going to be a different breath of fresh air from anyone else that is doing the exact same thing that you are. It doesn't matter. Just be yourself, because this is what people are searching for. This is what people want. This is why people come to YouTube, because they're looking for information, but they're also looking for people that they can relate to and they can grow with on their channel and feel like you're a friend. So, hey, thank you all, guys. Oh, thank you, Keith. Keith said the class is great. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are welcome, Kim. I love that you all were here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, we are going to say our goodbyes. Here's my husband, Sal, and I, and my mama wearing
Some sort of Mardi Gras.
her Mardi Gras mask. Wow, that's beautiful. Your feathered Mardi Gras mask. So, yay, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate that you're here, and we are going to say our dating game goodbye. Goodbye to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I am going to do something that I never did before. I am going to allow for 20 seconds. Did you see that? 20 seconds of end screens. So we are just going to be here shaking our little head boppers.
20 seconds?
And saying goodbye to all of you. So thank you guys so much for coming. Ciao, and take care, and have a fantastic rest of your day. We appreciate you.